Hey, I am very pissed off right now because I literally recorded these last few missions of the game less than 5 minutes ago. I went downstairs to go grab me something to snack on. I come back up, I start uploading the video, and then I'm like, you know what, I should probably watch this before I upload it. I watch it and immediately get bombarded by echo. Again, I don't change the settings when I record, so I don't understand why that happens sometimes. So now I have to re-record the hardest parts of this frigging game. Again! Oh, somebody please help me. There we go. At least 2 impact webs are needed to take out these generators. Yeah, I just punched there without thinking. Okay, that worked. Alright, time for to go for the ones on top of the friggin' robot. It's funny enough, despite the fact that there are lasers and missiles and everything else I can think of that has that's a projectile firing at you, getting the ones on its back and the ones near its head aren't the hard part. It's getting the ones that are directly in front of it. Damn it. Whoa. Come on, impact webbing. You're not coming out as fast as I would want you to. There we go. Like, I'm trying my best to move in, like, random directions just so they don't... just so they don't get a target lock on me. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, trust me, I know. God damn it! See what I mean? Like, I just wanted to grab the health and webs. But you can't risk staying on the ground for too long in this level, or that mega laser is gonna annihilate your ass. This is probably shorter than most of the chase levels, if you manage to get to all the generators, and then its weak point before the mission ends. Part of me even wonders why they even put this mission in the game in the first place, just because it has nothing to do with what we're doing right now. It just extends the game's length by another, what, 5 to 10 minutes? Because like I said, there really isn't much to do in terms of like objectives. Just break the generators. The other issue is that there's so many enemies around here that the target lock can get confused. That's why I'm trying my best to just... Oh my god, all those rockets. I'm trying my best here to just use impact webs from a distance. There we go. I don't want to risk getting too close. Like this! Okay, I definitely need to go get health. Should be some over here. Yep. Thankfully, the big fuck me laser can't get to me on this side. But that doesn't mean everything else can't. Jesus Christ! Go away. It's still alive. Come on. Oh, this one's still alive. Okay, now I'll go. Shit. Here we go again. There we go. Ah. Go, 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 go. Okay, I need to move. I need, like, move, because that thing is aiming directly at me and I need health. There we go. Go low. Got it. That's the last generator. Alright, if I can just make it over to the head again. Okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna grab this health on the other side, and then I'm gonna go first head. Come on, higher. Alright. There it is. Look at that. It only takes like 4 hits to kill this thing. Look, 5:30. I was not kidding when I said how long this level can take. It's just more annoying than anything, because this is just a pace breaker.
That was too close. That hole should be my ticket out of here. Now to find Osborne's office and get out of this crazy place.
Oh, part of me is irritated because I have to re-record all this again, but another part of me is irritated just because I hate this level so much. And I just feel like it's unnecessary. It's literally here just to extend time and to technically give us another boss fight. Even though it really doesn't feel like all the other ones where we're actively like attacking the threat. Here we're running around trying to get the generators like this is that crappy Godzilla game from the PS4. See? I beat it before. You can see the slot right there. Now I gotta re-record it all over again. And I still don't know why it wanted to fuck up on me in the first place. Part of me wants to skip these cutscenes so bad. Because I died a few amount of times on these last few missions. But I know I can't just because you guys technically haven't seen this yet. Oh. Because I did another test recording right before the second attempt. And no echo. And I still haven't changed anything about my recording setup.
No!
So I don't understand why the echo appeared in the first place. And I swear, if I have to record this game for a third time, you guys are just going to be left on a cliffhanger, and we're never going to know how this game ends. And I had a good half hour of footage already, and I couldn't use any of it. Here's the funny thing. You can get through the break-in levels without getting caught, obviously. But the fact that you destroy their chemical labs will destroy their chemical weapons and their giant ultimate weapon. There is no way Oscorp wouldn't know that there isn't an intruder in here. So this level makes sense regardless of if you get caught or not. Because there is no way they wouldn't know that there is a person in here after all the destruction you've caused. So, we gotta escape from Oscorp now. All the robots are well aware where we are and that we're in the building, and they got all the security up. So what we gotta do is get to the different security rooms and turn off each phase of security. Haymaker! Man, the Haymaker annihilated that thing. Alright, that's one phase down. Ugh. Yeah, look at that. The Haymaker does work on these robots. Ugh. I'm Spider-Man. Ow. I'm panicking. I forgot how to do the Haymaker. Okay, thankfully there's health in here. Alright, let's go. Whoa! Ah, damn. Okay, what sucks is that the compass tells you to go into that room, right? But obviously you can't get much further in the room without turning off all the security system. The compass, or the game, forces you to approach that part, wait for Peter to mention the turrets, and then the compass will tell you to go to the other room so that you can deactivate the turrets. And if you get too close, the turrets, like you saw just now, will just auto-lock on you and then kill you without a second thought. Like, can I just go to the security room, like, right now and just skip this whole part? Okay, yeah. Thankfully, the compass is telling me that. Because before, it was directing me straight towards the lasers.
Console. Maybe I can use it to shut off some of
Oh,
the defenses on
what
this
the hell?
floor.
He must have went back. He must have went through the door. I was turning around to face him, but he just ran out the room.
Scratch one wall of lasers. Now to deal with the gun.
Stop it. Ow. Come on, gotta move. Okay, seriously though. Like I know that I'm practically the only like superhero in this universe. So, what in the hell do they have this much security for?
Now I just need to get past that energized door and I'm set. Okay.
There we go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Alright, let's see how smooth my escape is this time around.
Like a surprise party.
See ya! Aw, man. I wish I could have saved that footage. Because when I got here the first time, all I did was just swing right through the hallway perfectly. I didn't crash into anything, and I made it through just fine. But hey, it didn't have to be smooth or anything. I was just glad to make it out of there. Because I've already recorded this literally a minute ago. And why? Like I said, I'm going to get very angry if this happens to mess up again. Like, insanely pissed. Because as much as I love this game, I hate repeating myself. No, can't quit. I gotta keep going. Well, I brought up in the last recording how, remember, he is doing this whole kidnapping Mary Jane plan, all based off of a random photo. You know, so many people refer to the line where Norman brings up the fact that he's a scientist, but in this part, he just completely forgoed the scientific method. He based this whole plan of his off of one photo that he got, rather than actually digging into her and figuring out who she's dating and crap. Because at least the old Goblin, the way he found out Peter was Spider-Man was that he actually followed Spider-Man. Made sure he didn't see him and waited until he changed into his Parker clothes, and that's how he figured it out. It wasn't here where he's like, oh my god, Spider-Man, I'm just gonna go attack him.
Too late. Don't worry, Mary Jane.
Yeah, Norman used to be a lot more subtle. And I like to think that he used to think his plans through a little bit more before implementing them. No. Okay, this little chase can be very annoying because Norman is moving way... What the... Where'd all these explosions come from?
Hurt her. I'll make you suffer.
Norman moves incredibly fast. So if you aren't using your max speed, and if you don't have like your web swing controls down, you are going to lose him. Also, he loves to try to lose you by going around buildings and circling around. Don't let him do that. Wait to see if he's going around a building and then cut him off from the other end. Whoa!
Oh, you're falling behind.
Because don't get me wrong, like he's trying to do it now. Look, see? All he did was go around this building. Because no joke, I've lost him a couple of times in this level just because I was trying to chase him directly around the building rather than just doing like I did here. I'm cutting around to the other side.
If you weren't an arm, I'd break your teeth.
That's not very ladylike.
See, now it just feels like he's moving in random direction.
Between you and me, Goblin, leave her out of it.
Hurry up! I think I'm slipping.
And you couldn't even get close to him either, because he activates some sort of personal force field when you get too close.
We're almost
Oh,
there,
thank God.
hero. Let's finally settle our feud.
But seriously though, where did that first set of explosions just come from out of nowhere? Yeah, I'm breezing through this now just because I just did it. So I'm well aware of all the tricks and crap now. This is significantly shorter than my last run. The last one ran on to like 34 minutes. Now we're just about hitting 16. Thank God this game is level based, so it's pretty easy for me to go back and re-record something. Except for games like Final Fantasy, where I would have to I'll have to have multiple save files for each major story event, just to make sure in the case where I would have to record, I can go back. Now I can see why some Let's Players have that issue. Now I understand why some Let's Players have like 1,500 save files when they do a game, when they do a Let's Play, because anything can happen during these recording sessions. So, why are the cops already there? It's as if the goblin told them that he was going to come here and do this. It's not a Spider-Man property if it doesn't involve me saving a girl from a bridge. Whether it's Mary Jane or Gwen Stacy, it's always somebody. Whoa! Come on, I need to set her down. I can't fight. I can't fight with her in my hands. Alright, let's go.
Find somewhere safe to hide. I'll take care of greening.
Fuck you. Come here. Thank you for staying still. Oh man, he threw me off way faster than he did before. Hey Norman, where you going, buddy? At least I don't have to worry about the friggin' train car full of what was it? A bus full of kids, or was it like a cable car that he was holding? I only got like one punch in on him on that time. Get back here. Wow, see, look at that. I'm only getting like one punch. He keeps throwing me off faster and faster. Crap. Yeah, he may have jumped down, but his freaking glider is still moving. Don't run. Haha! I got him with the springboard kick. There we go. Kept dodging him, Jesus. Oh, please, please, please tell me this worked out. And I can just upload this video. Because I really don't feel like playing through all that again. I'm literally praying right now that this worked. Yes, it's different to how it's revealed in the movie, but still gets the same message across. And I will always appreciate that first movie for really nailing how Goblin dies in the book. It's not like here in the game where it's on a bridge. It is like in a warehouse. But like in the movie, Peter backflips away from the glider. It impales Norman, and that's how he dies. Except it was very much like in the movie where it impaled him into a wall, and it just ends with this like there's one page of 3 panels of Norman slowly like dying on the wall and his body going limp as it's hanging against the wall. It's very much how it's depicted in the movie. Like that was like the first time, because I didn't see the movie in theaters. I saw it like a couple of years later when I was like, I want to say 6. It came out in 2002, so I would have been like 5 when this movie came out.
Yeah, that's my life.
And by the time I was 7, I was like, I was reading comics for a bit. So when I saw Goblin getting pale, I was like, wow, it's exactly like the book. Because my uncle used to have a ton of old Spider-Man comics, and he gave all of his old comics to me, and this is also when I was first starting to read too. So yeah, the first like real experience I had of reading things actively was in comic books. So again, I really do hope this has worked out fine, because I'm going to sit here through these credits just for Let's Play's sake, but I honestly don't know how the recording turned out. But this is still one of my old childhood favorites. It has problems. It's very clunky. There's a huge difficulty spike once you face off against Scorpion and you start really dealing with Oscorp and the Goblin. But there's just a massive difficulty spike there. It can be a little frustrating, but it's still a fun game. Like, movie licensed games used to have a reputation of either being really good or just outright terrible. And this is one of those really good games. Like, there are issues, as I brought up, but it's not broken. It's not non-functional. It made me angry, but it also made me want to freaking complete it and finish it. Because, well, for one, it's Spider-Man. But also because it's just something that I have a personal connection to. I grew up with this game. When I first decided that I wanted to collect consoles, this was one of the first games I wanted to track down. This was one of the first. I went out of my way to try to recollect all the old games I used to have as a kid. Because I used to have a ton more GameCube games back then. And unfortunately, I think my GameCube broke or something. I really can't remember what happened to my GameCube or all my old games. Because I wish I had the mentality to take care of them like I do now. Because man, some of us kids did not take care of those games. Then again, that's something that this newer generation doesn't really have to deal with all that much, because almost everything is digital. Which is a good thing and also a bad thing, because as much as I love the convenience of digital media, like literally, I have almost every single PlayStation 5 exclusive right now, or at least the ones I personally care about, downloaded from the PlayStation Store. And that's just because of the fact that I'm lazy, and I don't feel like going to GameStop. Oh look, Josh Keaton was Harry Osborn. That's pretty funny, because considering he would become his own Spider-Man in his own right later on. But oh yeah, Bonesaw McGraw. But yeah, as I was saying, I have almost every single one of the PS5 exclusives downloaded onto my console. Not because I wanted digital over physical. I would rather prefer having physical copies, but it's mainly because of the fact that I don't want to wait. Downloading directly from PlayStation Store is the fastest way to be able to play these games the second they come out. I don't want to go through Amazon, because Amazon has a tendency to be late when it comes to delivering packages. I won't be able to play it immediately. I'm not going to bother going to GameStop, because GameStop has its own issues when it comes to pre-ordering games and stuff like that. My buddy Eric tried to pre-order that crappy Saints Row reboot because he loves Saints Row. And I don't want to get into the complete story of how that whole fiasco went, but essentially what happened was he pre-ordered the game and they took his money. But apparently GameStop itself didn't receive any sort of notification saying that, oh, this person ordered the game. His order essentially didn't enter their system, but they took his money. Oh, Tara Strong was in this? I wonder, maybe she was in Mary Jane, who knows? And Nevers. Yep. Mom, Dad, Neversoft. Yeah, I brought this up before, but Neversoft was the guys who created the first 2 PS1 Spider-Man games. And as I brought up in previous parts, this game was meant to be just a direct remake of the Neversoft one, so it's great that they acknowledged Neversoft in their original game. But Yeah, it's very irritating with the whole console thing. I do have an idea of what I want to replace this game with, but I'm probably going to hold off on what that will be until tomorrow. So, this is going to be the only Spider-Man part, obviously. Steve Ditko, Stan Lee, Sam Raimi. It's hard to believe that Stan is still dead. The Kennedy family, what? For funny days climbing fences, you will be missed. Zankoff family. Oh, the Zamkoff. I thought that was an N, not an M. Alright. So that was Spider-Man PS2. Again, let's hope this actually works this time. Because I really don't want to record this again. And if I did, it would probably have to be later in the afternoon. Because I would need like a mental break from Spider-Man. No, not Level Warp. Yeah, I did play the bowling game a lot as a kid. And who knows, maybe I'll go back and play this game again later on in the future and do the Green Goblin stuff. Because yes, there is a whole nother campaign technically where you get to play as the Green Goblin. If you're interested in seeing that, let me know. But until then, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support, especially you, Stitch. I notice you liking and commenting on every one of these parts, so I appreciate you, man. Ohana. As always. Thank you guys again, and I'll see you next time. Peace.